Hey everyone, 1990 Sundancer 250. Purchased this about 2 years ago. I'm going to go through as much as I possibly can. Stuff that I've done. It's covered up, but this is a brand new brake actuator. Surge brakes on the trailer. All tires are brand new as of spring of 2020. Barely even used, obviously, because this boat was up in Port Clinton in the water. Bottom paint, this was done. That's going to get repainted. Just paint over, just a quick little sand, but it is in fantastic shape. Bottom paint was done in 2021. It was done by Advanced Gel Coat and Fiberglass in Bucyrus. He is still there. He's been in business for a long time. I did the bottom part of the hull. You can see the shine on it. It had real bad oxidation. I got all that out. It shines. The top is not done. Green stripe is done. So everything below the bow rail is shined back up again. Oxidation out. Continue down here. Swimplatforms.com. There's a ladder in here. We installed this 2021 spring. It goes out about 3 feet or so. There's a ladder in here. I can't get it up right now because of the shrink wrap. If you want to come view the boat, of course, put some zippers in there so you can get in. I'm going to get in 1 second. This is a 15 by 15 Solus 4-blade prop. The entire internals of the outdrive are completely done. So that includes gimbal bearing, all the seals, upper and lower, are all replaced, all the oil seals. Let's see what else here. It's got your trim tab system. That works. Everything works that you see here. Lower shift cable has been replaced. I have inside, actually in my office right now, 2 brand new remote and throttle cable. I'm going to put those in as well too. I just haven't had time right now. It's got a Garmin transducer. That thing is brand new. I bought that in 2020, installed that. So that gives you your water temperature, fish finder, depth, everything all on one screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get here in the boat. Give me a second. I'm about 6'4", so give me a second here. Okay. Apologize for the mess. Obviously some leaves got in here and I've been working. It's just a little piece of driftwood. So here's the interior. Here's your bow view. Let's start with the engine here. This table was put in spring of 2021. There is carpet that is inside the house actually, as well as the full top. So this has a full camper top. It was put on ground up from Berlin Tarp in Berlin, Ohio. It's kind of by Millersburg. Fantastic Amish craftsman did it. We were very happy with it. There were 0 leaks in it. 0. Alright, this is winterized. There is antifreeze in the block. This is a Mercruiser 5.7 liter V8, meticulously gone through by myself. New cap, new rotor, new plug wires, new spark plug wires. Thermostat was 2020. There are check balls in here for the excess water. Those are brand new. Probably could use some belts. Obviously those aren't a very expensive item. They do squeak on startup every once in a while, but that is because of moisture. I'll kind of stick it down here. As you can see, this bilge is very clean. 2 batteries. Battery tender, yes, it is on. I do leave them in here all winter. It is always charged. Fuse block. It's your trim pump. Let's see what else I've done on the motor. New gaskets on the risers. New rubbers on the exhaust elbows that goes down, upper and lower. So there are two. There's a rubber there and rubber down there. And flappers. Flappers prevent the water from coming back into the motor. Those are replaced. This is your remote cable for your shifter. I'm going to replace that and the throttle cable. They're just getting stiff. They're still functional. Everything works. They're just really hard to push up at the helm. I'm going to replace those as well too. Refurbished carburetor. That is brand new. Not brand new. It's refurbished. It does have air conditioning. That is the seacock that turns it on and off. That is your strainer. And the pump is right there. Okay, I'll move down into, there's what the carpet looks like. This is new as of 2020. Bought it fresh, brand new, got it shipped. snapincarpets.com. Dashes are redone by me. Put a carbon fiber layover. Gauges are brand new Faria gauges. Brand new marine radio. The antennas, I don't know if you can see them. No, you can't really see them. They're brand new Shakespeare antennas. All switches up here work. Everything works. Trim tabs, bilge pump, dimmer switch, nav lights, horn. There you go. Blower, wipers. I'm not going to hit them right now, but they work. Brand new motors. 2021. Accessory power. For this, that works. Water system works. I put a brand new pump in it. 2020, so it has a brand new freshwater pump. That is a 20-gallon tank. These are just so the party lights. That's lights underneath the dash here and in the rear. Your helm lights. There's a step-down light here and in the rear. Those are all LED. I converted this whole boat to LED to save some power. And of course your cabin lights, I'll go ahead and turn that on. Snap here. Slide that back. All this comes with the boat. So, here's your power. Brand new marine air conditioner. That was about $2,200. In the end, with all your parts, fittings, all that. For safety, I installed a, this is a marine gas sniffer, so that way you don't cause a fire or an explosion. That is down in the sensor's down in the actual bilge. Put that in 2021. This here is an inverter. It is not wired into the panel. I just decided not to do that just because of shore power. There's no protection. I didn't want to give this unit any feedback so that way it'd cause a fire or anything else. There are two lines run up front. There's one in the rear as well too for your inverter, so that way you can plug anything into it. It does run off the batteries. Brand new Boss radio. 4 new speakers. You can see one right there. There's one on the other side. 2 up front. Refrigerator. It is the original. Guy had it for 14 years. Older gentleman. I got this boat out of just outside of Bell Fountain. Very nice guy. He never used it in 14 years, so it works great. So just turned it on there. I'm gonna turn it back off. You got your cabinets, storage, 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 storage. Brand new faucet, sink. There's storage underneath here as well too. Sorry for the mess. This thing, we got it out and haven't done much with it. I did winterize everything though. Toilet's winterized. You got storage here. You have storage here. You got storage all the way around this rail, all the way around. You got a TV. It is Amazon Fire Stick. It is built in. That one. It actually has Nintendo on the back of it. This is your Helm TV. So that attaches to the frame rails of the Bimini top, the full enclosure. And you can watch TV on the back as well too. That is hooked into the inverter. Storage here. That is the old mount for the table that is under here. Now under here, underneath the bed, you can actually pull this up right here. This lifts up. I'm not going to do it right now. Your air conditioning unit is underneath there. It is brand new marine air. This thing will freeze you out of the boat. So you got to be careful. And it has a lot of fun settings on it too. Storage up here. As you can see, everything's been replaced by LED. There's two up front. I have them turned off right now. Got storage here. This is a pump out toilet. It is not vacuum flush. Some people get really angry at the vacuum flush because there are moving and working parts to it. I love this version because literally all you do, go to the marina, hook up a hose to the outside, there's a waste receptacle, and suck all your waste out. So instead of having an actual black water tank in the back, this is your storage tank. I couldn't tell you what size it is. You get about 2 days worth of use out of it, and then it needs pumped out. So it's got a plunger to fill it up. I don't think we're going to get anything because most of the water's out of it. There's just some, yeah, there it goes. So that's antifreeze. Put antifreeze in there for you. Storage, this is just for moisture. Storage underneath here. Brand new sink and shower. There is not a hot water tank. However, it is sitting right by the engine, and that engine does get pretty warm. I have actually showered in here. There's a drain. Like I said, pardon the mess. There is a drain here that does go back to your aft cabin, or not aft cabin, it would be called a mid cabin. So underneath here, there's an actual well. There's a bilge down there. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a bilge down there. It pumps out the port side of the boat. I don't like to use it a lot. This thing is in great shape. There's no rot in these bulkheads. None. Zero rot. This boat is very dry. I don't like to use it because the water sits in there and will cause rot. Let's see if I can turn on a light here. It's not going to let me. Let's see if I can zoom in here and let me do it. Okay, there's some light. So on both sides of this cabin here, and by the way, you're going to see some, this is common in the sea rays. There's never been water in here. This was leaking prior to me. At some point, I don't know if they sat it outside without the cover on, but that's what causes that. It does not have any more leaks. There's storage down here, extra propellers, extra shore power cord. And then back here, shoot, hang on a second here. There should be a, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here. I'm sure going to try though. Ah, there we go. This thing wasn't out. There's your power inverter, all wired. There's a drain for the air conditioning, which is what you're looking at right there. It's hooked up to a shower box, so that's your AC condensate and your feed line that goes up to cool the air conditioner. So this is all done by me. So all that access is right there. These are non-functional. That was a part of a setup I had previously. Those are closed. Just some vents. So that's a camera. That's coming out. All of our personal stuff's coming out. Everything else is staying. TVs, microwave, hot plate. It's all staying. Got your hatches. Plenty of natural light you can let in. Nothing is leaking on this boat. As you can see, it does have some staining mark. It is old. And that is my son in the background. Hi, buddy. All right, so I'm going to hop off here. If you have any more questions, just get a hold of me. But that is a tour of our 1990 250 Sundancer, more storage up here. There's storage everywhere in this boat. Have any questions, get a hold of me. 1990 Sundancer 250. Thank you.